Hello and welcome to the show. My camera is very fast. That's better. I didn't realise it was so fast. We are here on Beam for some racing. We have got, this is a fantastic mod that has some Group A style specs for a bunch of vehicles. We're doing a one-make race to start with. We've got the Legrand. Now, it can kind of be used as an estate car-ish. The estate car is a bit heavier. We've modified it so they've got a bit more power, but it's still quite a bit heavier than the saloon cars. But it's a fantastic-looking grid of vehicles. We are going for a 6-lap race, and we're going to see what happens. Really? It should be chaos. It should be fun. It's going to be a proper touring car battle here, and we are off and underway. Now, for this, as it is a one-make race, these are all front-wheel drive here. We are off and underway into turn one. We are on the outside of Lado. Not going to be able to... I might be able to get some speed on the exit. This is a tightening corner, though, through here. Not going to fight that one unnecessarily. Lombo got a little bit unlucky. The two... Danger Man leads the way. Stevie's dropped a little bit behind. Through there, we've got a good amount of speed on the exit. Can I pass Lado, though? That is the big question. There's a lock-up. Oh, Lado's hit Stevie and Lombo's hit me. We were trying to avoid crashing into the accident that was going on in front of us. Oh no, I've locked the brakes a little bit and Lombo's arrived there. Oh, there's been real touring car contacts throughout the pack there. We're up into a fourth spot. There's been some damage to the door of my car. The door is coming open. I feel we would get the meatball flag at this point. Pretty sure a meatball flag would be coming our way any time right about now. However, we are still in contention here. Attack the curbs. Danger Man leads the way with the estate car being chased down by Gliska. Can we get ourselves towards a podium? Potentially, if Speed Beast has got a big wobble going on down there. Speed Beast has tipped it sideways, and I think Speed Beast has had a big crash on their own. And they've gathered it back up. Okay, now what we need is Gliska to have trouble, which they have. Whoa, and then we've locked the brakes going the other way, which has not helped matters. Now, we will... So this is a 6-lap race. I have already... Well, already so focused on the racing. Our Danger Man's gone wide and hit the curb, maybe hit the wall. Gliska might be in position to have a look into the first corner. I think Gliska may have backed out of it. I have got very sideways in the braking zone. Brakes a little bit difficult to get right, maybe not helped by the potential damage we've had going on. Now, we will have to... bit worried about jumping over there. Now, we do have the slipstream mod on. It's not particularly high level of slipstream we've got going on here for this particular race. Speedbeast's not far behind there in fourth. Gliska going to be a little bit careful under brakes here. We're all kind of learned we need to be a little bit careful under brakes. I'm trying to get a good exit out of that corner, which we have done. But we're not... Oh, Gliska's a bit wide in the final corner. Danger Man's fantastically quick through there. Is Danger Man going to have a look on the inside into turn one? There is a look. There's contact. I've locked the brakes trying to avoid the contact. And Danger Man is through to the lead of the race. We are ready to pick up the pieces, really, of this if it goes wrong. Gliska's having a look. You're not going to overtake through here. This is a very fast corner, although Danger Man's lost the back end. Danger Man's out wide. Danger Man might lose 2 places here. Oh no! It's made contact with me! Oh, we are spun and around. We're going to boost it and go. There wasn't a huge amount of gap left on the outside there. God, that's the littlest bit of contact. Really upset my car. Like, it was a really, really small bump on that one that upset the car. Oh. I don't think I was even close enough to hit Speed Beast on that one. Speed Beast is there. Maybe a little bit. To be fair, there's always that little bit of desync. We are on to lap number 5. Oh, I think Amy may have parked it. Amy may have had a bad time somewhere in this. Well, unless Gliska and Danger Man crash, we aren't winning this. We were involved in the fight for a little bit. Unfortunately for me, yeah, we just got tangled. Although they are going side by side, which does fill me with confidence that, you know, there could be some chaos. Danger Man is back to the inside. I think Danger Man is maybe back past again. It was a fun little circuit, this. Challenging track, that is for sure. Is there going to be a pass for the lead? Another one. I'm hoping for a big crash. We've gained a lot of ground that time around because they've been fighting each other, and I've been on absolute maximum attack. Final lap of the race. We have got no company from behind. We are going to have no issues with them. I've gone very, very deep into turn number 1. Not really the ideal line. We will hit the curb through there. We will use all of the curb through there. Gliska's lost it. Gliska has actually lost it on a curb. Gliska's gone round. Dangerman has the lead of the race. Dangerman's struggling, I'm going to say, with maybe damage. Dangerman's car does not look healthy here. Oh, are we going to be in a position where we might be able to do something out of this corner? This is where we need to be perfect, and we weren't. We actually got a bit too close to the back of Dangerman's car. Can we absolutely send it around the final corner? I've done everything I can, but it's not going to be enough. Dangerman wins. We take second. Oh, good race. Oh, Lado came home in third. Well done, Lado. Shadow is fourth. I think Gliska's ended up fifth. Longbow is sixth. Brilliant race. Brilliant race. We were on it and possibly over it a bit on that final lap, going for some the maximum aggression. Oh, that contact with Dangerman. There's a littlest bit of contact, and we went round. We recovered well. Brilliant battle. This thing's fantastic fun. Looks great as well. Really does look the part. There is the rest of the power. Speedbeast got unlucky at the end. I don't quite know what happened. They were there for a while. Oh, what a race. What a way to start. So, we had a lot of fun with the Legrand race. I did everything I could, but we couldn't quite beat Dangerman. So, we have gone for another one-make race. We're using the same circuit, but we are using a slight variation. There's a lot of different layouts for this, so we're using a slightly different one. We have got a selection of coverts. These are not the easiest thing in the world to drive. There's a lot of revs, and there's a lot of flames. Dangerman with a great jump back there. Dangerman's going to leapfrog a bunch of cars in towards turn 1, but you've got to be careful through the first corner as it gets busy through here. Joe's out a little bit wide. Guy's very loud with the pops and bangs, and Shadow's been involved in a crash with Rusky. There's been a very big accident. Amy's gone around. I am just going to avoid the wrecks at this point. That's what we're doing here, just avoid the crashes. We give Lado a little bit of a push out of there. Joe with a better run. Not going to fight on this one. For me, it's just survive lap 1. Dangerman is off. We are to the inside of Lado, and we are going to take that place away briefly. However, we're the outside for the next corner. Rusky's out wide in a little bit of an awkward place. I'm going to try and cut underneath for the next corner. We will maybe make that one work. There's a little bit of touring car contact through there. Now, so Gliska leads the way from Stevie. Oh, we're bouncing around through that section. Rusky's got it wrong into that chicane. Okay, we are out the other side in mostly one piece. Right, we are being chased by Rusky. Big lock-up for somebody up ahead. We will brake carefully into the first corner. I'm going to get Stevie with the big lock-up down there. Then there was been some bouncing around from Stevie. Stevie hit the curb hard, and that upset the car through there. Stevie's then tangled with Joe. Stevie, oh, never mind. We have got ourselves stuck. So we're allowed to reset as long as we are out of the way of everyone. I was so busy watching where Stevie was going to bounce. Oh, I don't know where they're going. Well, they were just spinning around in the middle of the pack. It's not gone well. And me, Lado, and Dangerman all started at the back, so we kind of did a bit of a rough reverse grid through there. We all started at the back, and it was a good start that went wrong. Yeah, I was so busy watching Stevie have issues that I wasn't really looking what my car was doing because I was trying to figure out where Stevie was going, and I lost the back end on its own. We are going to pass Lado once more. On to lap 3 for Gliska. Dangerman out wide. Now, if we can keep our nose clean for the rest of this race. Whoa, I'm bailing across there. No, Lado's followed me. Like, at that point, what else can you do? There is no other, like, we're not going to be able to make, well, we can make that corner, but you're going to run into a whole load of trouble. Shadows ran way too deep into the first corner. Shadows out very, very wide through all of that. Right. So Lombo and Gliska are miles out in front. They're having their own battle. Stevie and Joe are a little bit away ahead. We will hit the curbs. So we've got Speed Beast and Lado. We've got a very big gaggle of cars back here for us. I mean, without there being an absolute miracle, I mean, we're not catching. We're certainly not catching the top two. Stevie and Joe, if they manage to fight with each other, maybe there's half a chance. This is a fun vehicle. It's a tough vehicle to drive. It feels very, very stiffly sprung almost with the way it kind of hops across the circuit. So we're doing a 5-lap racing. It's a slightly longer layout. We've got a couple more times around. We are pulled clear of Alado. That's fine. They are side by side into turn 1, which is what we want to see. I mean, when you're racing on Beam, you can lose so much time in a lap here. It's very easy to get in trouble. I mean, if we end up 5th after the start we've had, it's not the end of the world. It's not the worst outcome. If we could find a way to steal a podium, and it would very much be a steal. Christ. Lado's behind, not a million miles away. Now we're just being a little bit careful with the covert here. Oh, there has been an accident. There has been an accident up ahead. Joe has got fired out wide. Now, can we find a way past a Joe here? That is the real question. We are on to the final lap of the race. We are using every bit and a little bit more of the circuit in some places here. It's just about on the... Joe was off the track more than me that time around. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Lado is there. Joe is in front of us. There is a possibility for us in the black and orange covert to do something spectacular on this lap if we get it right. Attack the curbs as much as you dare. Just don't want to lose the back end going through here. Okay, it's fine. It's settled up quite nicely. I think Lado really jumped it there. Can't tell. Didn't really see fully. Oh, Joe with a big two-wheeled moment off the curb. That is going to cost some momentum in that car. Joe has gone in very deep as well, which is not going to help matters. Lado's tried to go to the inside. Lado has completely wrecked our car. We will return the favour. Lombo's taken victory. We have lost a tyre. We're going to try and Hamilton it to the end of the race here. Uh-oh. No, not going to work. Spin it round. Fire it up and go. It's not going to work. I think Lado may have lost a tyre as well. He can just boot the throttle. There, that killed it. That killed it. We have got, yeah, it's not only has it bent the tyre, we've also lost the, we've lost the tyre, it's bent the wheel. Danger Man has wiped out the front of the car. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether we could have, done anything about passing Joe on that one. We never got a chance. We lost a tyre, and that was the end of that. It was madness. It was a good race for a little bit. Unfortunately, yeah, I was trying to deal with Stevie's car and just took my eyes off my own for a moment, and that was that. But the Corvette, tough thing to drive, but very cool. So, we are on the grid for race number 3. For this one, it is a selection of all-wheel drive versions of the Group A cars. So we have I-Series, we have Pizima, we have Legrand, and we have, well, Danger Man with a Legrand estate car going in this. There is an interesting selection of these. Now, these are much easier to drive than the two-wheel drive ones that we were running before. These are a bit more... a bit tamer. They're very quick, but they are a little bit tamer. We are off and underway here. Now, this particular track was a slow start for Speed Beast. Must have missed a shift or something. This is a scary fast track, this one. We're going to be careful. Stevie's pushed it in there quite hard. We should be slow enough to be clear on the exit. That's all good. We are nice and neatly done. Danger Man leads from Joe at the moment. Gliska is up there in 3rd ahead of Rusky. There's Lado ahead of us. Oh, a little bit of a bump from Lado there as we fall away. It's a really cool circuit, this one. Some fantastic elevation changes in all of this. Rusky's a little slow on the exit. I wanted to go have a look to the inside. Oh, Rusky has kind of backed out of that one. Gliska, I think, ended up across a rallycross jump by accident, which is not where you really want to be. Lado's had to take avoiding action. Lado's going to break their car doing that. Funnily enough, your Group A touring car would not enjoy a little rallycross session. So, Gliska has had a rallycross moment. Lado's had a big rallycross moment. Joe now leads the way. With Danger Man behind. We have not had a rallycross moment. Oh, Danger Man got a tag from a Lado. I'm going to try and sneak my car through on the inside there. We are on to the second lap of the race. It's a 4-lap race. It's a bit longer lap, this one. Now, turn 1 is super dangerous here. I like this section. It's great fun, but it is so fast. It's so easy to make a big mistake through there. For me, it's all about focus on getting a good exit. Focus on getting the car, get on the power as soon as you can. I'll sacrifice a bit of speed on the way into the corner to make sure I get a good exit. I've not done this corner very well, to be honest with you, but we are out the other side. There's a little bit slide as we climb up there. Now, I am playing this one a little bit cautiously at the moment. I don't want to be playing it cautiously, particularly. Gliska has had to bail through there. I mean, I want to go and attack. I want to go try and chase down Joe, but, you know, we've got to try and not wreck. That's the whole point. The goal here is don't wreck. Don't have a silly accident as we run into the hairpin. Gliska has had a big oversteery moment. Oh, okay, it doesn't rev as high. I don't know why I keep expecting it to rev higher than it does. We missed a shift, not going too wide into turn number 1. Not a chance. Oh, Gliska was a little earlier on the brakes than I was going to be through there. Joe has had a big moment. Joe's in a really bad place through there. We get on the throttle. The car was all over the place at the absolute limit of grip. As we run into this banked corner, we are on the outside of Gliska. Can we make be a hell of a spectacular pass work, that one there? No, is the answer to that. We cannot. Joe has recovered from their spin. We've got a good run up the hill. It's a hell of a run for the I-Series. Oh, as we head into the chicane. Don't want to hit the tyre bundle through there whatsoever. Not even sure I saw who was where behind us. Once again, Gliska's had trouble getting through that section. That is going to, well, promote us up into the lead. Struggling with a little bit of brake locking through there. Okay, Rusky's in third. Rusky's not far away if we cause each other too much grief. Rusky is there ready to pounce. Oh, get slowed for the hairpin. We slided a bit on the exit. Right, I think we've got one more lap to go, if I paid attention. This is the final lap of the race. We did get a good run out of there. Is there cars? Where are there cars? Those name plates are from further away in the distance, I think. Oh, that is Danger Man buried in the tyre bundle there. Oh, I think Gliska may have hit it. I think Gliska may have had a massive accident. We didn't really get to see it, unfortunately, but I think there may have been a big, yeah, Gliska's back there with Joe now, so I think that may have been that. I've had a poor run through the start of this lap. A lot of this is now, for me, is don't do anything stupid. A lot of this is just be cautious. Now, Rusky probably won't be driving as cautiously as we are, because they're going to, well, they can't actually throw too much caution to the wind, because, well, Stevie's right behind them. At the end of the day, we will head through these final couple of corners, and it is going to be a hairpin to go that will separate us from a victory. No heroics for the I-Series here. We will head out of the final corner. We will claim victory. It was a brilliant race. Victory for the I-Series in this one. Rusky comes home in second with the Pazima. Good work. Great, really good battle. Actually, we've got 3 different cars on the podium. That's awesome. It was awesome. I-Series followed by Pazima, followed by Legrand in this. Gliska unlucky. Brilliant race against Gliska for a lot of that. Joe binned it through the chicane at turn 1. I presume that's where Gliska may have binned it. God, that was good fun. It's a great circuit. This car is wonderful to drive. Absolutely lovely. These all-wheel drive ones are fantastic. to go racing with. Yeah, I will take a victory. I did exactly what I set out to do. I drove sensibly, I didn't take too many stupid risks, and it worked wonderfully. The I-Series claiming the victory. For our final race with these Group A cars, we're doing something distinctly not Group A. We're going to do some oval racing. So the Moonhawk is, this is a Group A spec for it. It's not really the fastest it's not the fastest or easiest to drive. So what better way to test it out than to do some oval racing? Motorsport Playground has got an oval. I mean, this is a very steep banked, fairly short oval. We're going to do some oval racing. We've got the slipstream mod turned on, so we should, in theory, get some really interesting racing, or a whole lot of chaos. That is the possibility. The slight downs, I am a huge fan of oval racing. I absolutely love it. Downside of oval racing is, well, there can be some very big crashes, and this is Beam, where things do tend to get a bit sensitive, shall we say. So the possibility and the chances for some absolutely massive accidents are here, and it will probably be a sort of race over accident. We're going to hope not, but you never know what's going to happen here. Right, we are off from the start quite nicely. Now, I know as we come out here, there's going to be a lot of slipstream going on. Now, we've whacked it down a fair bit to try and make sure that it doesn't get too crazy. Basically, the slipstream mod is very effective, but it does get a little carried away with pulling cars. So you're going to have to be really, really delicate and really gentle. Whoa, like that, for example. As you go into some of these corners, we've got a car on the inside. I will give that space. The last thing I want to do is make contact with somebody through any of these corners. Well, there is a car to the outside. Amy has spun to the bottom. So this is a 10-lap race around here. We have just, a lot of what we're doing here is just be careful, don't make any contact with another car. We're off throttle for quite a lot of this sort of thing. Now it's going to get busy by the end of the race, pretty much. Oh, Rusky, that's a manoeuvre that could well have ended your race. I would not want to go for what is a very small gap down there. Gliska's going up high in the bumps. Rusky's sitting at the bottom. Lado went for a gap in the middle. It didn't work. I've got a whole load of momentum, but we haven't really got anywhere to go at the moment with it. We are kind of 2x2 through all of this. We are going to hook up and go. I mean, we're firing off the top of the course quite well here, but I got nowhere to go with it. You're not going to bump draft with these cars. It's too sketchy on Beam. I mean, you might try it on the very final lap to advance your position. Joe is washed up very high. Gliska's tried to go to the outside. Oh, Gliska's got away with it. Well, we haven't wrecked anybody else. The back end of mine was moving all over the place through there. We're apparently on lap 5. Speed Beast washed up mid-corner. Oh, we got lag bubbled Speed Beast. That's the other reason why you've got to be really careful. Lado's done a great job of gathering that up. Rusky obviously gave Lado a little bit of a tap as well. So yeah, there's a little lag bubble on the back of Speed Beast's car. I've got no one below me. We've got a great run here down the bottom. We're going to clear Joe. Now, we're on the high side. Lado and Speed Beast swapping paint down there. Are we going to get a good exit? Oh, Lado's come up. That, and I got nowhere to go. Longbow is alongside to the bottom. God, that's Joe recovering on the high side again. Oh, where the hell are you gonna go? Here we got very. You see on the final lap, I won't lift like that. Rusky's gone past. Rusky's up top, but you're gonna struggle to maintain that speed through the middle of the corner. Oh, problem is I've had to lift because Longbow was there. I've again got a good exit. We are just looking to the high side a lot. Not normally what I do in oval racing, but it's what we're doing today. We're still on the outside of Longbow. Can we launch it off this corner here? We do. It's a great run. Amy's having a terrible day, unfortunately. We thank Amy for running the server and for tracking the laps, because I would have no idea at this point in the race. We've got no, Lado, don't come up. Oh, I think I might cut down Lado's tyre I don't know whether that was desync or not. I wanted to go to the outside there. I wanted to make that move. We've got to make a move somewhere. But, yeah, Lado did just come up on that. Just the wrong moment. We're running in here with a lot of speed to the outside of Joe. It's 3 wide coming off the banking. Lado's gone back down. Don't come back up. This time around we are to the top. It's going to get a lot more ferocious now. Oh, no. We've gone too high. We're spun. We're done. Oh, we clipped the wall. Trying to run the high line. Trying to run the high line there did not work for us. Damn it. I mean, we'll get going again. It hasn't killed the car completely. Oh, it has broken something in it. It's definitely not right. There may well be accidents. There are accidents. We knew there was going to be some. I pushed it. I pushed it too hard. And, yeah, Danger Man is a wreck. It looks like it's all going to come down to who gets the best slingshot. That's a very close finish. Lombo takes it by the looks of it. Oh, hopefully I'll be able to get a replay for you on that one. I'm gutted. I'm annoyed at myself. I just ran too high. We just kissed the wall. Amazingly, we didn't kill anybody else in that one. Bloody good race. Bloody good race. Unlucky for Gliska. Unlucky for Amy. In that. We will have a look at the replay. There will be a replay, action replay for you of what the hell happened at the front of that. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. That was surprisingly quite good fun around there. So here is the finish from further up rounding the final corner. Is Lombo with the dark green car that would go to the bottom, would just hold off Speed Beast. Rusky was at the top that got third, and it was Joe in the middle, had a big crash after the finish line. But that is genuinely how close it was up at the front. 4-way battle for the victory in this one. Genuinely really good oval racing. A little bit gutted I had a wreck, but yeah, it was a fantastic oval race. And you go for the super slow-mo. Yeah, very, very close indeed. These Group A cars, fantastic fun. I mean, I know we ended doing something a little bit different with them, although the Moonhawk not really comparable, certainly in terms of sort of pace compared to the others. Really cool little mod though, really cool mod. Had some great fun racing, which is about all you can ask for when it comes to Beam. That though is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.